Hey Zen fam, well, it looks like the doom has come knocking for G4 TV. They are circling the drain. There's been a large round of redundancies, and to be fair, their content pretty much since day one has been on something of a downward spiral. Which is a shame because there was so much possibility there. I suppose you could argue that the rot was set in when Frost made her infamous rant, you know, with their scattergun approach to blaming everybody. Now, yes, there is a great amount of sexism and racism and also ableism within the gaming sphere, especially games media, but not everybody, and she kind of went, "You're all rubbish." And then what's even worse, a couple months later, a large amount of G4 TV's programming then switched over to very hyper-sexualized content. In fact, there's a show that's reoccurring where basically the hosts dressed like their 1970s TV game show hosts, and they have some of the female cast members in bikinis in a paddling pool with ball pit balls in it and water, and they wade around in this water for the enjoyment of the audience. And here's the kicker, some of the women in that ball pit are some of the women that were cheering on Frost while she was making her impassioned speech. I mean, pot kettle black. It's ridiculous. So with hyper hypocrisy on one side and bloated ambition on the other. I mean, if you look at the views of G4 TV and its various little arms on YouTube, like it's got a number of sub bits to it and they all sort of collate together. Your average full-time YouTuber, single blokes, or women who go full-time on YouTube, they would scarcely be able to survive, with the ad revenue from those kinds of views. Yet G4 TV is trying to support a cable TV network, camera crews and multiple staff and multiple presenters, including, such luminaries as Adam Sessler. I mean, that guy earns the big money. He's been around forever, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And I honest to God, I give G4 TV 6 months to the outside at this point. Unless they find somebody to really turn it around. And their major problem is, what they're doing on their channel right now doesn't really make them anything different from any multiple amount of channels you could think of on YouTube. Except the YouTubers are doing it cheaper and with an audience that really wants to tune in. And the big problem is the amount of hours that G4 TV goes live for when they do go live, even just in their streaming capacity on Twitch. Aside from it's always buggy as all hell, and they always start off so soon with a long intro screen that never seems to end, and then eventually they get around to being on air, at which time you said you were going live. I've been sat here for 40 minutes, you're not gone live yet. And that just kills your audience retention, G4. So yeah, they need to make some big changes or they're going to go away, which is a shame because I would have liked to have seen G4 go international. Like IGN, have a US branch, a Europe branch, a UK branch, an Australia branch, Middle East branch, one in the tiger economies, so on and so forth, like IGN has. How wonderful would it have been if, like, about 2-3 years from now, there would have been a G4 UK, and then maybe yours truly could apply for the job. But no, that's just not happening, guys. G4 is Dunsky. Which is a shame, but at least they tried. But I don't think games television is just a thing that's really ever going to work again. I mean, we had the reboot of Games Master 10 months ago, and has that come back? Has that been advertised for a second series? No, it hasn't. And it was fantastic! And Ralph Florence, I mean, God, you had Ralph Florence on it. That dude's legend status. He's just awesome. Trust me, if you're not Scottish, look up something called Burniston. Look up the lift sketch. 11! Or Sarcasmaholics. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Or knee rolls! Brilliant. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Fact of the matter is, G4TV, it's going bye. And so am I. So typey down below. Let them bloke know what you think about what I've been discussing here. I'll catch you in the next one. Look after each other, guys. Hashtag support Scottish YouTubers. And of course, as always, aye, nae bother.